Coming to you from Rochester, New York at the Scotty B Overdose Awareness Day gathering. I'm with Transfiguration Chapel. We're here at Scotty B Overdose Awareness Day. Here is running Homes for the Homeless. Would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
I'm Mike Gill from Homes for the Homeless.
Oh, can you tell us about the Advocate Ancillary Program?
Well, that's what we call the volunteers, an Advocate Ancillary Army. An ancillary is a support group that supports people that support people. That's what it is. We try to do the things that the professional social workers do not have the time for. They are there to help people get their feet back on the ground after they're relocated into housing and help them along their path to get doctor's appointments set up, to find their birth certificate, etc., etc. They don't have time to teach a newly rehoused individual how to do household chores to maintain their housing. So if anybody knows how to train an adolescent to survive in society successfully, they have the skill set needed to teach an individual that's been out. Basically, Homes for the Homeless was just a cute way to say what we really, our mission is to do, is to help house homeless people. And it turns out what we do best is help the people that do that. Housing first. Housing first means there's very, very low barriers for people to get into housing. It's housing first and then case management follows.
Okay, so you've talked about the purpose of your organization. Can you tell us a little bit more about your services and goals?
We provide meals at the hotel where people have been relocated during the pandemic with funding from the federal government, from the very first stimulus package through the CARES Act. We do a potluck dinner and we just ask people to bring a dish to pass, and it works into a big buffet for 20 to 30 people. The ultimate goal was to help people to learn how easy it is to help by bringing that dish to pass to dinner, and then explain to them the do's and the don'ts of going beyond that to help the relocated individual in his own apartment. So our ultimate goal is to have a group of volunteers that can go 2 or 3 together at first with the case manager, introduce to the individual that they're helping, and do what the case manager knows is best step, the next step for the person, whether it's helping him to budget his food stamps for the month or set the clock on his stove. But it's a follow-up after the person is housed to try to help them live like a person re-entering society. Our goal is to be a support unit for the support groups that support the newly housed individual.
Perfect.
It's all about support. Now, how many volunteers do you have at the moment, and how do you get new volunteers?
This is one way to get new volunteers, to put ourselves out in front of people and explain what we do. Facebook has been a miracle to get the word out without cost to us. And again, it's word of mouth It's grassroots. It's just the spread of the word of mouth to get new volunteers. How many we have, it depends on what day it is, what the weather is like.
Give us your Facebook title so people can find you.
It's on my hat. Homes for the Homeless. It's easier to just Google Homes for the Homeless or use the search.
My name's Nick Coulter. I'm the CEO and co-founder of PCHO. We provide housing outreach and case management services to folks that are homeless using the Housing First model. We provide assistance to over 300 plus households in the community and find about 400 folks on the streets annually and provide about 1,000 households a year in housing and case management services.
Hi, my name is Vanessa Ortiz. I am a care manager for PCHO. We work with the homeless community here in Rochester. And I am here to obtain more information so I can pass it along to my clients and the ones I serve. Thank you.
I'm Lori Luba from Excelis Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and I work with the case management programs. And we're proud to be here today in support of our community providers, as well as promoting the work that we do internally for Excelis. I'm going to turn it over to Sylvia for our community connection.
Hi, my name is Sylvia Lee. I'm the Director of Training and Outreach Programs at Excelis Blue Cross and Blue Shield. We are ecstatic of being here today to talk about the programs that we offer at Excelis. My team supports our case management department, specifically my community connections team that go out into the field. They're the boots on the ground team to find our hard to reach members and connect them to resources. We connect them back to the case management department at Excelis, and we connect them to their providers.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm Jason Teller. I'm the addiction specialist with the Monroe County Office of Mental Health, and we assure that all mental health, addiction, and developmental disability services are available to folks in the community when and where they need them and with good quality.
Excellent. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sean. I work for CASA. I'm starting a new recovery program for them called Adventures in Recovery. AIR, Southern Tier for short. And I'm here today to honor those we've lost to the disease of addiction and to celebrate recovery and the power of community. I think it's so important for family members, friends, people in recovery to come out here and rally around one another and show that recovery is possible, because it really is. So this is a beautiful event. I love it. I come each year. I love Becky. I love SOARS, and I'm just happy to be here.
All right, it's Will and Tara McDouglas. We're from Echo Missions Ministry, and we came out here today to support everything that beggars are doing. It's a wonderful thing, and what we provide is resources to clothes and furniture and assist with connecting all these resources that people have access to, and to really help walk with those who are going through addiction and any type of mental illness or anything of the above, to really help them identify their self-worth and value, to restore their perspective of how they view themselves so they have hope and a will to fight the things that they endure every day, to really help them understand that their identity is not their circumstances, their addiction, or their situation, and their value is so much more, and they haven't lost any of it in whatever it is they're going through. And that's who we are, that's where our heart is, and we're just grateful to be a part of everything that's going on in the restoration of our city, and hopefully this will be the staple of what's to happen in our nation. And that's us. It's Echo Missions Ministry, and we believe in 3 parts: identity, relationship, and community building. So that's who we are.
Yeah. All right.
Thank
My
you.
name is Cassandra Burns. I'm with Recovery Always. We are a non-for-profit group who helps out of 158 Hollenbeck. We're here today to support, of course, SOARS and Becky Baker, who's amazing, and to reach out to the community and let them know that there are people out here who care about them.
So my name is Chelsea Curley, and I'm here representing Recovery Fitness. So we are a non-for-profit sober living community that is all about sober living through fitness, but really more of a safe space for people to come and connect and find hope and connection and camaraderie. That's really what it's about. It's much more than the fitness aspect. We're here today in support of our community and all of these other wonderful organizations that we get to partner with over the years, and to also in memory of those that cannot be here today with us, those that we've lost along the way as well too. But to also spread the message of hope and the things that we get to do. We're so blessed to be able to provide this service to the community and get out and just show people that you can have fun in sobriety and you can find connection. And that's what this is really about, is connection, you know, being the opposite of addiction. So yeah, thank you.
It's a great idea.
Hello, I'm Victoria Beetham, and I work with Drug Free Irondequoit. We are a youth-based coalition, and we have a lot of products that we hand out at community events such as this one. And so our main messaging is starting early conversations with youth about substance safety and mental health issues, and then also making sure that the home is monitored and secured, and also disposing of any substances in the home so that the youth can't use or misuse any substances in the home. So a lot of our work is just providing information and materials to do just that, and then also connecting people with resources in the community as well.
Hi, my name is Colleen Dillard. I'm from the Core Center. I'm a peer specialist at the Core Center, and we're a nonprofit organization. We work with the whole community. We work with helping them with their recovery, and we're a drug-free environment. Yeah. She'll tell you a lot about more. Here, talk. Yeah, viewing every table. So I said something, so you say something.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm from the Core Center. I'm the outreach coordinator. At the Core Center, we're a recovery community center. We offer services to help people in recovery advance to the next level. We also have groups, and our main purpose is we're peer-run, peer-driven, and we're trying to break the stigma of substance abuse disorder and criminal justice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay. I'm Sherry Herzog, and I'm here with the Greater Rochester Disc Golf Association, introducing disc golf to. My job is to mainly introduce it to women and children, but just getting out into nature and being active is great for everybody.
I love Frisbee. I never tried disc golf.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. It's fun.
Oh, they got a thing right here.
It's an interpreter. Hello, we represent Substance and Addiction Intervention Services for the Deaf, which is SAISD. We're on the campus of RIT. We've been established for approximately 41 years now. We provide prevention services, referrals, consultations, screenings for people who are deaf and hard of hearing at NTID, the National Technical Institute for the Deaf, as well as the wider community. And we're happy to be here. I'm Kevin. I'm Earl. And hi, I'm Misty.
My name is Jennifer Collins. I'm here as a mother who lost a daughter to addiction issues, but I've written a novel. It's fiction, but it is based on my own and other moms' experiences with grieving over a lost child, and sort of how the person finds comfort in spite of tragedy. And the book will be ready in about 6 weeks. It's called Comfort in the Wings. Comfort in the Wings.
So, Jennifer Farringer, Director of the Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence Rochester area. So we're here to share our services, which include prevention, referral to treatment and recovery. We've got oodles of information to share, resource directories, educational resources for the community.
And I'm Erin Egloff, also with the National Council, and I am the coordinator for the Finger Lakes excuse me, the Finger Lakes Addiction Resource Center, one of the RARCs put together by Oasis. We cover 9 counties in the area, including Monroe.
Hello, my name is Peter Peters. I'm the co-chair of REACH. REACH is an organization that reaches out to the to men and women experiencing chronic homelessness. We operate a winter shelter. We try to place everybody into some form of permanent supportive housing, and we've been doing this for 6 years, ever since the city bulldozed Tent City about 7 years ago.
My name is Mark Johnson. I'm with MC Collaborative, relatively new employee. We're trying to get homeless people transitioned into independent living, trying to get them back into society. I'm part of a new program put on by New York State called ESSHI, E-S-S-H-I. It's Empire State Supportive Housing Initiative. I work at we have 45 units in Penfield that I case manage to get people from places like the hotel into an independent environment where they can start being part of member society again.
So I'm Woody, and I work at the Villa of Hope at our behavioral health clinic. We are here as a support for the overdose awareness event. We have a integrated behavioral health clinic where we offer mental health and substance abuse services with medication management. And we are also opening a detox center this fall.
My name's David Bates. I'm a Cody peer, and I work for FLACRA. I'm based out of the Clifton Springs office, and I do mobile opioid crisis response.
Hi, I'm Carrie from Code Gratitude, and we are an organization that is a liaison between those in recovery, those that have overdosed, to be able to express gratitude or thank the people, whether it be a first responder, their counselor, teachers, friends, family that have helped them along their way in recovery, or if they had overdosed, to find the person to thank that has saved their life.
Hello, I am Krista from Krista Latuka Coaching, and I am a licensed addictions therapist, and I'm also a person in long-term recovery. I started a private practice to help those who still suffer from alcoholism, addiction. I also coach bariatric clients and family and couples coaching as well. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Shelby. We're here with Jacasa Recovery Station today to support any and everyone who is in recovery today.
Can I have your card? Your card? Thank you. Are y'all doing the booster? Y'all doing the booster shot? No, you can call them and they'll talk to you and tell you where to go and everything. All right, thank you.
Come over here and sit with you guys.
Alrighty. Here? All right, awesome. We're Trillium Health Harm Reduction Services. Most people know us as the Syringe Exchange. We're here today to do Narcan trainings and support everybody no matter where they are in their life.
Go right ahead. All right. It's my partner. It's my partner, Lisa. I'm Charlene. And we're selling goodies.
Yeah.
And cold
To help the community.
And cold drinks.
Yes.
To help this whole beautiful experience.
Yeah. Thank you.
How was that?
You're good.
And be advocates. I get to have conversations with our state agency partners on how we need to change public policy to help address what we're facing. And I don't need to tell you guys what we're up against. You know, my brother from another mother is here. He's going to talk a little bit about what's happening on the federal level. We've never seen the numbers of overdoses like we're seeing now. We cannot afford to not care. And every single day, for those of us who are in the trenches doing the work, helping people, seeing what's happening out there, we need to hang on to each other. We need to link up arms and stay connected. We need to take care of ourselves, right? Because if we don't put the oxygen mask on ourselves, we're not going to be able to help those who are sick and suffering. But the message is that we do recover. You know, we're not, you know, we don't end up, you know, in places where there's no hope, if we get the hope, right? And that's what every single person here is doing. You're keeping people alive by virtue of the fact that you're giving them hope. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for what you're doing. You're needed now more than ever. Keep doing what you're doing. And if you need someone in Albany who can to help, you know, get someone into treatment, or if you've got a situation that I can be supportive, I'm here. I'm here to help you. So thanks again for what you're doing, and keep doing it. Thank you.
Thanks, Stephanie. What a beautiful message of hope and recovery. Next, from the Office of National Drug Control Policy, we have Mr. Robert Kent. Woo!
Told Carly I had to walk around so I didn't trip over the wire. Known for doing that. How's everybody doing on this cool day? Where's Becky? She's hiding. No, she's talking to somebody. Yeah. So first I have to say, you know, Becky said, oh, Rob, would you come again? I know you're in Virginia. She said, you're not going to come. I said, Becky, whenever you've invited me, have I come? Okay. So, yeah, so first off, I love Becky Baker, okay? Just, we all should, right? People who do things in their community to help others. So, you know, as I said, I've come to this event many times. I go to a lot of events. I want to come to these events in the future and be able to say that while we honor Scotty and the others that we've lost, we honor their memories by making things better. So I made some notes here because I'm getting old, I forget. So what do I mean by that, right? We'd make things better when people can get help anywhere, including in the emergency department, where they don't get kicked to the street, they actually get the help they need. When we're fully funding harm reduction programs, right, for folks who aren't ready to go to treatment. When we create a fully funded recovery system that includes housing. When we pay folks who work in the system a respectable wage, right? And by the way, I do this everywhere I go. The people who work in this system, thank you. Because you also were the largely forgotten essential healthcare workers. I was at Oasis when COVID started. We didn't shut the programs. They got shrunk down, but people stayed open and people showed up. And I don't mean to begrudge others who did the same thing in other sectors, but I'm here talking to you. So thank you for showing up, right? So what else do I care about? What else makes the system better? When we stop arresting people because they use drugs. Got to do that. When we treat folks in jail, and by the way, your sheriff already does that, so Sheriff Baxter, kudos to you, right? You walk the walk. And actually, we use people like Sheriff Baxter, Sheriff Apple out in Albany, the sheriff in Niagara, to convince their colleagues, because they respond better to someone in a uniform than they do a lawyer from Washington, especially. So thank you. What makes it better, too? When treatment programs stop kicking people out because they don't stop their use, or they don't want to go to counseling, right? Or they break a rule, which most of us know doesn't make a whole lot of sense. The sad truth right now, if you let somebody leave, you're most likely going to read their obituary within the next couple weeks. When we don't help people on whatever terms they're willing to accept it, we're saying we're willing to read about their death and their parents having written an obit at some point in time. The other thing we need to do, you gotta stop having two systems for addiction and mental health that fight over who's not gonna help somebody. You need one system. Everybody's got the same set of issues. One system. I know there's a proposal in New York to do that. Gotta do it. So And I have to say this as well. Everyone blames the increase in overdoses on COVID-19, and it certainly played a role. But if you think that's the only reason overdoses have gone up, you're missing the mark. They were going up before COVID. They got worse in COVID. And to be honest, as I walk around, what I see, and I hate to say this, but if we weren't doing all the work that I'm very proud that we all did collectively when I was in Oasis and in New York, it would be worse. The overdose numbers would be in the tens of thousands in New York State. So that's not good. And that's why I tell you when I come back the things I want to see. So let me end with this. First, I'm a New Yorker. I'll always be a New Yorker. I spent the first 59 years, I'll say it, I don't care, 59 years in New York. But I'm proud to be in Washington. I'm proud to work for a president who understands addiction as a parent. And beyond that, who cares for people? You know, you can't overcome that. So I'll end with this. I promise you two things. And those who know me will appreciate this. A, I'll always come back. So you invite me, I'm coming. So, and I'll continue to spend every day of my life fighting like hell, like I did when I was in New York. I'm just doing it in a bigger stage. I use what we did in New York. So thank you, Becky, for having me. Thank you all for showing up, and thank you for what you're doing. Keep doing it. We will get there eventually.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Gelsomino. I'm with Unicon Rochester. I'm here to raise awareness about opioid addiction and to promote the trades. Thank you.
That's pretty cool, that motorcycle club.
Okay, go ahead.
When I got over the initial shock of this question and the desperation with which it was asked, I said, no, John, I won't go with you. I would miss you terribly. My life would be forever.
Hi, my name is Robert Lee. I'm the president of Purpose Driven Motorcycle Club. We are a motorcycle club that includes a SC, which is our social club. And what we do is we find need in the community and we meet it. We try to connect and partner up with other agencies around Monroe County, also Canandaigua, Newark area, and we try to just make a change in the community. We want to break the stigma that motorcycle clubs are, you know, harm your babies and all dark and black. You know, we are here to stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves. So if you're looking to ride with a club, Purpose Driven is a great club to get with. We are just a family. We have plenty of love for ourselves, and we have plenty of love for the community that we serve. Thanks.
Okay, I'm Joel Yeager. I'm the director of Huther Doyle, and we're here to showcase our mobile treatment unit. You want to go?
Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Amanda, and I'm from Remember Grams. I am here today because I lost my brother to an overdose 4 years ago, and I created a website that focuses on grief and loss and ways to remember people.
Yeah, this is Conifer Park. We're here talking about inpatient, outpatient, and detox treatment and getting people engaged in program who are ready to do so. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Caben. I'm with Open Access. Open Access is 24/7 referral center. We get people to detox, inpatient, residential, and we're at 835 West Main Street, open 24/7, 7 days a week. Thank you.
My name is Quavis Walker. I'm here. I know Becky. I met Becky years ago. I was speaking at an event because my son had passed, and she had her meetings, and I would go speak at their meetings to encourage them just to, keep pressing in, keep the hope of Christ in their life, to keep on pressing in no matter what. So I'll come down here whenever she has it once a year just to stand with a lot of the folks over here, because here's my thing. So I walk around town with this sign because, our smile is our most precious thing about us, and sometimes we sacrifice something that's legendary for the things that's temporary, and our smile is legendary. No child was ever born smiling. No child walked out the womb like this. They was born in pain, confusion, and tears, so we have to learn to smile. So why let that be taken away by something that's temporary, that can't add to it? So that's why I'm here, man. It's, this population of people still need that same love that, the people that's marching. I'm a pastor. Well, I go to Northridge Church. I run my own ministry, a not-for-profit ministry called Go Ministries. I help at-risk youth. I have a food pantry, a clothing center. Help folks get jobs in apartments. So, yeah, because I was homeless and stuff before. So I know there's a 20-year-old Quavis out here somewhere that's in need of those services. But here's the thing. Overdose is not a big concern in the church community in Rochester. You know why? Because these people are overdosing and shooting up right in front of the church, or selling the stuff right in front of the church. So you're not going to see them out here because this isn't a big thing. Now, if I may get in trouble for this, but I don't care. If an officer steps on a black person's toe, they're going to be out here. But if somebody is shooting up or selling in front of your church and you're not out here, there's something wrong with your heart.
Hi, I'm Kelly Murray, and I am here with Hope Dealers BTC.
Hi, so my name is Jim Wesley. I'm a scientist. I worked in laboratory testing drugs for 40 years, and I retired. And now I'm working on drug prevention, life management strategies, interacting with schools, interacting with different youth groups, trying to get the message out about drugs and how to change your life.
commercialism.
Perfectionism.
And the worst one of all, sensationalism. Media, you gotta give it up.
Turn that off, will you?
Give up your racism, give up your fascism.
Give it up, give it up.